Come to me.
All right, so I paid $150 shipping to have these shipped overnight because Lindsay over here was behind on ordering the trophies, so I had to step in and take care of it for her. Typical. $150 to overnight these, and they arrived in 2 days, not one.
Oh, good for you.
Mr. Michael Yanker.
Get right up.
Mr. Michael Yanker.
Woo.
Top
There it is.
salesman of 2020.
Look at that.
Feel the weight of that thing.
That is nice.
Feel the weight
Wow.
of that thing. I mean, we didn't go cheap.
Nice. Look at that, baby. Look at that.
Winning the top sales trophy of the year was great. You know, it takes 12 months of hard work and consistent effort to come out on top, and I enjoy doing that.
All right, now our newest trophy, the $1 Million Sales Club. Oh, Mr. Mike Yanker.
I got a $1 million trophy as well, and I think that's pretty much expected of me, but I still really enjoy looking at it.
All right, Mrs. Imalian? Imalian? Mrs. Imalian, can you come up here, please?
That's not my name. I've worked here for over a year, and Scott still can't say my name correctly, or spell it, actually.
And if you guys could go ahead and open up your $1 million sales trophies.
Wow, my name is
that.
spelled wrong.
Look at the diamond. Wow, look at that.
All right, lift that baby out of there.
No, I didn't want to get fingerprints on it.
Oh, lift it out. You gotta take it out.
It felt really, really great getting that $1 million trophy. You know, I couldn't have done it myself. It was definitely a team effort all the way around. You know, there's a lot of times where like I'm on the phone till midnight in Vegas texting sellers to get them to sign. And then there's so many times, you know, after they sign that Mike's on the phone with them, pushing it to the end. And then you have Dylan making sure everything goes perfectly smooth. And you know, you have Aaron helping you with comps, and you have Nick moving the properties, and you have Joey sending you leads, where it's like everybody has a contribution to it. So it's not really like my $1 million trophy, it's like all of our $1 million trophy.
Careful, Mike, those are heavy.
These are almost as heavy as carrying the team.
All right, let's go ahead.
Shots fired.
I don't like it.
It's taco time, baby, and it's not even Tuesday.
What?
That's going in.
What is the true sign if someone's going to survive in this business?
Oh, is that for me?
That's for you.
Gotta open up.
Wrong. Let's try again.
Eat tacos?
Well, I mean, that's a start, but it's still wrong. You have to show up on day 2. We're going to give you all the you can on day 1, and you've got to show up on day 2.
No, you're not supposed to tell him what he's supposed to do. He's just supposed to figure it out.
Hey, if he's not going to do it, he's not going to do it.
I'm Jordan Swindler. I'm the new disposition / project manager here at SJO Investments, and we are getting these properties sold. Yeah, so first day we had tacos, pretty good tacos by the way. Everyone was grilling me with questions.
How do you handle high tension situations?
Definitely a little nervous. They were definitely asking some interesting questions.
Would you rather work extra in the evening or work extra earlier in the day in the morning?
Are you a cat or dog person?
What is something that everyone here should know about you?
The team environment's been great. Everyone is just looking to push each other, do better, get better, and we just have a lot of fun. You know, work hard, play hard.
Sir, the rumor's true?
Yeah, they probably are. If it's a rumor about me, it's probably true.
My name is Mark.
Oh, hi, Mark.
Yeah, hey, I was calling you back just in regards to the offer we're talking about.
Okay.
And when I was running the numbers, I was telling you that we could put $300,000 into your pocket and taking over the $180,000 remaining on the mortgage.
We brought in 2 new guys. Jordan, he's leading up the dispo department now, and I'm really proud of him. And Andre, we switched over to creative deals.
So yeah, let me think about this for a little bit, okay?
If it's not a monthly thing, what excites you about going this route?
So if it's not a monthly thing that's exciting you, what excites you about this route?
We decided that we would take an internal person we had and move him over to that position to see how he does. You can hear him on the phone. He's definitely new. This is one of his first phone calls he's made. Honestly, for the phone call he's made and how he's doing in it, he's actually doing a decent job for his first call. You can hear a little bit of nervousness in his voice, but you know, as people start out on your team, this is what is so important, is spending time with them and actually listening to their calls and not waiting till they're done to critique them on what they could have done during the call. We have that phone. Literally, we grab our phones are on speaker right here on the table. And as they're talking to the seller, we'll just go like this, which means, hey, put that phone on mute. And then we say, okay, the seller said this, maybe you didn't hear it, so try this approach or this approach. And then they unmute it, seller never knows we did it, and then we try that approach with them. Now, our goal is to help the rep learn while they're actively on that call. It's so much easier to do that, learning while doing, versus waiting till you're done and just saying, all right, man, let's play back this entire call. Let's go back and talk about what you can't change now. And it doesn't really make as much of a difference. But being able to critique that person and help them through scenarios makes such a big difference. And honestly, I think that's one of the key components that helps people get to the next level, where they could just not be a good salesperson, they could be a great salesperson.
It doesn't really do anything for me.
Well, remember, we're offering you that route to give you a tremendous amount of extra cash.
So just remind you, we are going this route because we're able to offer you a generous amount of cash.
It's really not cash over a long period of time.
So you're saving
I might not
upfront
even see your
expenses,
5 years.
and you're saving
Let alone 30.
capital gains.
We have phones on speaker all day long. You've got my 2 acquisitions people out there, well, 3 acquisitions people, my dispo person, and then you've got my new creative deal guy. All their phones are on speaker, and they're all helping each other get through deals, because no matter how good you are, there may be something you just don't hear because you're so invested in the conversation. But somebody over here might hear it, and that person says, hey, Scott, real quick, hey, maybe you missed that part, but they said it's vacant, you know, something like that. And something that will help us with our negotiations or help determine the distress of the seller. So Andre is gonna make a killer acquisitions person. He is going to really nail these creative deals. And you know, he's never really done sales like this before, so it's all new to him. So we just have basically all this on video of one of his first calls. And what we're gonna do is, as we go along and he gets better and better and better, we'll give you guys some progress to see how it is that he's doing. But he is a math nerd, which is absolutely fantastic, because I feel like that's what you need for this position. I literally can't calculate 2 + 2 without a calculator, so it is good to have somebody like him in that position. And he is gonna be calculating these numbers in his head using his 10B2 calculator. He is gonna be the best creative person we have in the company. Well, the only creative person we have in the company. So he is already winning.
Winning. I win here and I win there.
What did you learn on the call? I'm not worried about what you said or what you didn't say, but what did you learn on the call?
What did I learn?
Compared to 10 minutes ago when she said, email me the offer, you called back, what did you learn?
Well, I was doing what she wanted, and this time we were on my page.
You learned that she doesn't even like your offer at all.
Oh.
That's why she didn't want to talk about it.
That's why she wanted you to email it to her. She didn't give a shit. And then you went over it. Ah, well, the monthly thing doesn't even excite me. But you want me to email you an offer, right? That just, like that, I'll just send it to you?
Yeah.
No, let's talk about this. If it's something that you like, I'll email it to you, present it to you. If it's not something you like, why would we do that? Because then you gotta read it, and I gotta call you back and make sure you read it, and I'm gonna quiz you on it to make sure that you actually read it line by line to see if you like my offer or not. But if you don't like my offer, let's just save the time and talk about it right now. How can I make it an offer that you love? Not something that you want to get emailed and maybe you read it, maybe you don't. How do I make you love my offer? Boom. Now you're in the building. But if you just say, oh, I'll email it to you, you'll be sending a lot of emails, kid.
So as you see Mike working side by side with Andre, like I said, this is something that we do within the company. And Mike and I came together and tried to figure out what is it that most people are asking me through DMs on Instagram, Facebook, email. I said, what are some of these burning questions people are having? You know, we always get the standard thing, like what is your best marketing channel, stuff like that. But we determined that more people were asking us, how do we actually close deals? Not we send out a piece of mail and they call us, but when that seller calls us, how do we negotiate with that seller? How do we pull the distress and the number out of that person? How do we get them to the point of being a lead, to the point of being a closed deal with money in? So Mike and I said, we are going to build something that trains people. We are going to build an acquisitions training, but not just a standard acquisitions training. We're going to build something that is hands-on. We're not going to be sitting in a room watching a PowerPoint. You're not going to be sitting in a chair all day and listening to us talk. We want people to bring their leads. We want people to come in this room and practice exactly what it is that we do every single day. And then we'll go around and have the ability to critique you and help you through the scenario just like you see us doing with Andre. And this is something that we have so much passion for. It's something that we do every single day in this office. And I really think people can benefit from this. So if acquisitions is something that you are struggling with, or you feel like you could get better at acquisitions, make sure you check out the reimasters.com. We'll put a link here for you as well, and check it out. We have been delayed a little bit due to COVID. Every time we plan the event, we've had to hold it off at this time, but we will be opening that back up soon. That filled up within 48 hours last time we launched it. We're just waiting for everything to open so we can hit the ground running.